Wow, it was chilly as all get up this morning. Frost had covered my cars and my plants and my trees. It was the coldest morning so far this winter. Temperatures were in the low 30s. We're going to take a look at how it affected my avocado trees. But first, if you like this channel, if you're interested in growing tropical fruit trees in less than tropical climates, click that like, the subscribe button, the notification bell, and if you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below. I get back to everybody that leaves comments and questions. So let's take a look at how this chilly frost affected my avocado trees. "33 degrees. That's the temperature that I recorded in my backyard. 34 in the front yard this morning. Cold enough to have frost covering my cars and my lawn. Take a look at that. Now, I know what some of you are going to say. How do we have frost at 33 and 34 degrees? Doesn't ice form at below 32 degrees? Yes, it does. However, the surfaces, such as a car window, on a cold, clear night, actually gets below the point of freezing. The high humidity in the air settles down on that cold surface and frost forms, even if the air temperature is above freezing. That is, it's above 32 degrees. Now, sensitive varieties of avocados, such as this queen variety I have grafted on my multi-grafted tree, can be damaged by temperatures below 30 degrees. We got nowhere near that, especially under the canopy. Take a look at my Hong Kong orchid. Wasn't damaged. And look at the frost that formed on my roof. Absolutely chilly. And you can see my plumeria in the lower left-hand corner wasn't damaged at all either. So we had ice on the ground, ice on the roof, ice on everything, but nothing was damaged. Amazing, isn't it? Now, some of you may say, well, you just wait. A couple days will go by and you'll probably see the damage. Nope. I'm pretty well experienced in dealing with frost living in Modesto, California, Zone 9B. And I've experienced this many times. Look how thick the frost was. It won't cause any damage. Occasionally, if a sensitive plant is rapidly growing in the wintertime, maybe some of the real new growth might get a little spotted, but we just weren't that cold. And most things are dormant anyway. So there's not much new growth to get frosted. But several viewers were asking, Jeff, when do you start seeing freeze damage on your avocados? I mean, Zone 9B gets heavy freezes sometimes. Well, it all depends on the variety. This tree right here is a multi-grafted tree, and I've mentioned it in a number of my videos, but it has some varieties that gets freeze damage at as low as 30 degrees, like this queen. But I also have one in there grafted that's a bacon variety, and bacon variety doesn't get frosted until maybe 26, 25 degrees, and serious damage happens somewhat colder than that. But that's also one of the advantages of having a multi-grafted tree, in that it all depends on how cold it gets. Some years we only get down to 30, 31, 32 degrees, and some years we get down to 25. The more hardy varieties will continue to grow on if we hit 30 or 35, or even down to 25. The amount of cold damage you get also depends on the health of the tree. You really want your trees, your frost-sensitive trees or your freeze-sensitive trees, to be healthy going into winter so they can take the maximum amount of cold if you're expecting a heavy freeze. One of the things that I mentioned is you really want to have your pH slightly lower than 7 for avocado trees. That helps them get through the cold winters. And I use Sulpo Mag for this. In addition to a slightly acidic pH soil, Your tree should be very healthy nutritionally going into winter, because a sickly tree going into winter just cannot take the cold as well as a healthy tree. I've seen a tree that's usually, an avocado tree that's usually been able to take temperatures 25 degrees, get seriously damaged by 30 degrees, all because it wasn't healthy going into the winter. So as you can see, frosty weather doesn't have to be a death sentence when it comes to avocados. A good healthy tree going into winter is ideal. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe button, the notification bell. And if you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you get all the latest updates. During the spring, I will show you how I fertilize my trees. You have a great day.